your first WTA final. Can you sum up your overriding emotions at the moment?
I'm very happy, of course. It was a good match today, and I kept my nerves in calm. And yeah, I'm very happy with the win and the final.
It's been a long week for you here in Lyon. You started off early. To start the project all the way in terms of the qualifying rounds and to reach the final, that'd be an awful special achievement to consider the amount of games that you have played so far this week in Lyon. All you have to do now is cap it off with a final success.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about it too much about tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm not the player who has to win tomorrow. It doesn't matter who I play, but I'm just gonna go out there and have fun like I've done all the matches so far, and I feel good and comfortable here. So I'm just looking forward to it.
Questions for Chris Oda, please.
Clara, congratulations. Great match today again. How do you feel physically? We saw a little bit of tape on the inside of your leg.
Yeah, I had a little tape today and yesterday, and nothing is wrong. I was just a bit sore after the first couple of matches, and yeah, it's just to keep everything in place. Nothing is wrong.
Nothing surprising.
No, not at all.
What were your thoughts on the calls that happened in the first set and the way you handled the situation? You came out on top in the set. Are you pleased with how it all went and how you handled it?
I think the calls were, the forehand down the line was ridiculous. That's all I have to say about that. The other ones were questionable, but I don't think, I don't know. It's a really, really difficult moment to overrule some balls at 5-6 deuce, and I just think it was some weird calls. I definitely didn't see the backhand he overruled, but I mean that's how it is sometimes. I'm more frustrated about the forehand down the line because I know in my heart that ball was in.
And I saw when after your victory, you went to the chair and you still looked a little frustrated, like you were more like throwing your racket down rather than celebrating. Was it just getting that last bit of frustration out because of that situation?
No, it wasn't because of that. It was because of, just how you have some frustrations about the whole game, and I was happy, but sometimes you just have to let something out, and I really tried to keep my mentality composed the whole match. So after the match, I was happy, but I had some feelings inside I wanted to get out, and that's just what happens.
Right. And I have a trivia question now because you're the Wikipedia of tennis. Do you remember since you're a teenager, do you remember the last teenager to win a Grand Slam?
Yeah, Iga.
Of course, right? Easy one. Now here's a harder one. Do you remember, since you're a Halep fan, do you remember how many unforced errors Simona Halep made against Serena Williams in the 2019 Wimbledon final?
It was round 5, I think, or something like that.
It was just 3, but not bad.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Good luck.
That was an incredible match, though.
It was. Thank you for your time. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Michael, please.
Thank you, Raquel. Good evening, Clara. Congratulations on your victory today. Just to follow up on Chris's question, and of course the calls came in the midst of what I think was a total of 18 points there in that game. How did you manage to, I know you let out a lot of anger, rightfully so, but how, going forward though, how did you manage to keep your emotions in check, not only to pull out that game, but then it looks like you took command of the match from there and made pretty easy go of it in the second set?
After those calls, I was pretty frustrated, as I think everyone saw. But I'm trying to play it point by point, and even if the ball's in, out, whatever, the point is over. I cannot do anything about the calls, so that's what I'm trying to focus on. If something has happened, okay, then we try to win the next point. That's just I think that's the main key when something like that happens. But I try to remember the points as just maybe I made a mistake or something, and not that the umpire called like he did today.
What is the biggest takeaway, for today from your win, going into your first WTA final tomorrow?
I think that I didn't play as good today as I've done the other days, especially in the beginning of the first set. And you can see on the score, I was still with her, and she was playing good, I think, especially in the first set. And I just tried to stay in the match, but yeah, I think even though my level was maybe 10% less than it has been the other days, I still feel pretty comfortable, and I still won a lot of points. So yeah, that's probably the biggest takeaway.